Hello my friends, today it's gonna be a little bit different video and I'm gonna talk about a company in particularly about HunterDouglas. So story goes like that. I have blinds which I obtained together with when I moved in with the house, and those blinds work for a while, but then what happened, one of the cords starts sticking or stuck in a thingy, I don't know how to call it, up there in the blinds, and those are cellular blinds and they are pretty big, probably like 78 by 113 feet, inches, pretty wide and long. So you start sticking, try to figure out what's the problem. You had to use more and more force in order to actually move cellular shades up and down. But eventually one of those wires just snapped, I assume because of the rubbing. So after a while, try to come up with some sort of solution, try to use a fishing line instead of a dedicated line for the blinds, and it all was sort of working, but one day another wire snapped. So I have 3 cords which actually pull 3 sides of the shade simultaneously up or down. So then I just decided to, hey, I figured out this is my blinds called Duet. I never bought them. They come, whoever left them behind, those people paid for them. And they turn out to be HunterDouglas Duet. And they are pretty wide like that. I think they 1 7/8 of an inch, 1 7/8 of an inch. And I contacted HunterDouglas and I said, hey guys, can I please buy, or can you please send me some parts? I'll buy them, like I asked. And I contacted their website. They have this parts request forms, like, this is roughly what I need, please send me something. They asked me about my address, and a few days later this package turned out. So what I got here were things to fix my blinds. So here's what they sent me. Sent me this piece of cord, because I said my cord broke, and they sent me this. So this is cord lock. I'll show you why I asked for that. So here is the original. Never mind, they are different sizes. This is a different story. But take a look at this. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more here. So what happened, you see this, if you see this kind of area, you see those rub marks over here, right? So you see this thingy. So this is something I manufactured. So I took a piece of copper piping and glued it in such a way that it will eliminate rubbing on the metal and make it more smooth transition over here. This helped, but still it was rubbing towards that. As you see, 1, 2, 3 kind of notches over here, that's the wires who were rubbing. So they were essentially cutting the plastic. The piece over here, which covered by this copper thingy, was completely cut through, because obviously the cord was sort of bending like this, and cutting a lot into this thing, into this plastic. So eventually what happened, cord kind of stuck in there, and because of the friction it got weakened and eventually snapped. Let me show. I don't know if it's ever gonna show up, but this is the cord which pretty much candidate to snap, and as you see, it's getting flat. So this is what I pulled out of the shades already, and those are part of the whatever cord system, and one of those cords which actually rubs against those things is pretty much shot. So, and eventually it broke. So now I lost 2 cords. So they sent me this. Turned out to be, this is too short, because I have huge shades. They are relatively big. This turned out to be too short. Moreover, that turned out to be too narrow. Look at the original one. So, but when I pull this out, look what I've noticed. They replaced the plastic thing over here, okay, with metal inserts over here, this and that. So that other another here is the second one, where the wire goes like that over here and bends for this lock mechanism. It was completely cut through. This thing was cut and was catching the cord. So now this is metal. Looks like some sort of stainless steel thing, and it's added as a post-production. Like I think it's like a it clips in. Well, I don't know, but something like that. So essentially, this will protect the plastic against being cut. So, but this was not a help to me, and I reached out again and said, "Hey guys, I can send those parts back. Please send me the right ones." Oh, here's more parts, but that's from the disassembling the unit. And look what they've done. They sent me complete cord replacement, whatever kit, which has a lot of, like, whole spool of the cord, some replacement doodads and knickknacks and stuff like that. I don't know if I need them because my originals are still intact. Some little thingies over here, some plasticky bits, and this looks like I have a replacement for this part, but still okay. Like yeah. So this is some locking mechanism. I guess this is a replacement, which is, you see, in kind of pretty bad shape, this guy. So I'm assuming that's gonna replace this one, or maybe this one. Here, as you see, it says duet. This is, by the way, how I figured out what kind of cords is that. Sorry, the shades is that, because I had no idea what the name of those. And then I googled it and turned out to be this is HunterDouglas duet. So all in all, oh yeah, and the main thing, the right size of the cord lock. So if you compare this guy to this guy, they are identical. Looks like this one has a bit more plastic, but doesn't matter, and some holes over here. But otherwise, they are identical. So this is awesome, and obviously the same problem fixed over here. And the whole thing, and there's some more like screws and things. I don't even know what these are for. Some sort of fixers, attachments. So clearly, oh my god, this is some, wow, I don't even know. Like, I didn't even unpackage it. I just want to share with you. So what surprised me, that I, not an original owner, I am second-hand owner of the cellular shades I have. But they didn't even ask me about receipt. They just sent me a replacement part for free shipping, free parts. I never used HunterDouglas. It's not sponsored, by the way. I didn't know. Yeah, anyways, HunterDouglas products of any kind. But this level of service, I mean, I'm sorry. I think this is awesome. I wish all other companies would follow the suit and do such a good customer service. So I just want to say thank you for such a quick turnaround and sending me all those bits and pieces. Obviously, I'm gonna fix them myself, but like, I can't do that. It's not a problem at all. I already tried to MacGyver something and it sort of worked. And those blinds, shades, they are shades actually, shades served me for probably a good 8 years. And I don't know how many years people had them before me. So yeah, like, I mean, this is amazing. And they already lasted many years. So I don't know how many, what's the other customer experience with any other product of HunterDouglas, but what I got so far is amazing. I know they are not cheap. HunterDouglas is not cheap stuff. I see prices in Costco and they are like hundreds of dollars for shades, where you can buy for $30 something in Home Depot, or whatever, $40 to $30 and Home Depot and Walmart. But like, like, this is still amazing. So thank you, HunterDouglas, for sending me all those parts. I will fix my shades, and I believe they're gonna serve me many more years after that. So guys, this is essentially a just overview and the whole experience. It's my take on the customer experience with HunterDouglas. Don't judge me if I don't do any sponsored video or anything like that. This is just my honest opinion, and still I think it's worth to know. Maybe anyone have similar experience, they can contact them, they'll send them parts or something, because I do believe companies who develop good products, high quality stuff, are responsible for their thing. And obviously this sort of problem is clear indication of under engineering thing. Granted, it lasted probably good 10 years or so, but it is still a problem. So using the metal over here, that's definitely the right solution. Not sure how good are those cables in comparison to what I used to have, all this crap, but I do believe it's still gonna work properly. So thank you guys for watching, and see ya next time.